Hey everybody, ready for another week of at-home learning, I hope. We're going to start off today with some phonics. We're going to talk about the sly Y that we've already learned about and review those sounds. We're also going to review our combinations and diphthongs that we have already used and learned this year. So let's get started. First of all, let's look at our diphthongs and our combinations. You're going to say the picture, and then we're going to make the sound together. Okay, here we go. Mouse, ow. Cow, ow. Turtle, Butter, Horse, or. Bird, Quilt, qua. Star, r. Oil, oi. Toy, oi. Great job. I know you got all of those right. I want you to watch that portion of the video again when you have some free time and remind yourselves of those combinations and diphthongs and the sound that they say. Remember, combinations and diphthongs are when two letters are swirled together to make an unusual sound, a different sound that we usually don't expect. Okay, great job with that, boys and girls. Let's move on to the phonics lessons that we're going to be reviewing this week. This week, we're going to talk about sly Y again. We've talked about sly Y already at school, and so this will be a review for you. Remember, sly Y has two different sounds. He can say the E sound like candy, or he can say the Y sound like cry. All right, you have a poster this week in your work packet. We are working from the blue work packet this week that says April 27th through May the 1st, so make sure that you have that handy to help you out. And in that packet, you're going to find this sly Y poster. And it gives you some other examples of sly Y words with the E and the I sound. Make sure you pay attention to those. In our work this week, we're going to be doing some reading, some highlighting, writing words, making words, all with sly Y. So let's go over the things that you're going to be working on this week. First, you have a story called I Spy a Pirate. You're going to read this story with an adult. You're going to take your highlighter and highlight all the sly Y words that you can find in this story. Then you're going to write those words that you highlighted down here on the lines and draw a picture of them in the little circle. At the bottom, you're going to draw what happened in the story. What happened in the story. Okay, the next thing you're going to be working on is a really fun sheet about the different sounds that Y can make. Listen to the directions and follow closely. It says, color the words that have the Y with an E sound blue. Now, you might want to take your blue crayon and highlight that part of the instructions so that you can remember. Okay, so if it has a Y with an E sound like candy, you're going to color it blue. Color the words that have a Y sound with the I red. You might want to take your red crayon and color the instructions for that part with a different color. So you're going to read each word to yourself and then you're going to use your blue or your red crayon to color the words the correct color according to the directions at the top. Okay, this next page you're going to be matching the words from the bottom to the Sly Y word pictures that are at the top. You will write the word that matches the picture correctly on the line. The next 2 days, you're going to be reading a story and answering some questions. Okay? You're going to read this story, What Makes Me Happy? You're going to go ahead and use your highlighter, and you're going to highlight the words in the story that have the E sound for Sly Y, like candy. Okay, then you're going to answer the questions over on the side of the paper. And where it says, what did my teacher tell me to do? You can look back at this video and know what I said to do because I'm giving you the instructions right now. The other questions are, what is the second thing I wrote? What is the last thing I wrote? What is a synonym for the word family? Remember, the word synonym means the same, so it's another word that means the same as the word family. And then it says to draw a picture of the story. Okay? All right, so you're going to highlight your Y words that make the E sound. Okay? Every time you read it, you're going to read it 3 times. You're going to color in a bunny. Then you're going to answer the questions. And you're going to do that same thing for the next story called The Python. Okay? You're going to highlight the words in the story that have the Sly Y that makes the I sound. You're going to read the story 3 times and color in a python each time. Then you're going to answer the questions that are on the other side. Okay? All right. I know that Sly Y is something that you are really good at. So I'm expecting you to do a really good job. I'm expecting you to take your time and put in the effort to do really good on these sheets. I know you can do it. Bye.